The Great Gamble by David Bluder. Narrated by Joe Osheroff.
Chapter 1. Only the strum of the fan could be heard in the suffocating heat. Scott Reynolds held his Glock against his chest and waited before he took a step into the bus barn. Reynolds couldn't pick up his partner's location. Something must have gone wrong. An FBI never turns off his GPS. Scanning the ceiling, Reynolds slipped past one of the buses. But at 5'5" tall, he wasn't tall enough to see over the hood. There were dozens of school buses lined up in the warehouse, 2 security lights spreading murky shadows along his path. The smell of diesel made his throat sting. His Lilliputian physique topped by a moon-shaped face wore a mosaic of sweat. His clothes, always pressed, without a wrinkle. The top button of his Oxford remained buttoned in the Tucson heat. He touched his phone. Backup was on its way. Everything had been planned. That's the way Reynolds lived his whole life. This was where they were supposed to find the Diablo's drug and weapons ring. He took 2 more steps and looked both ways. A pigeon cooed as it flew over his head. He continued moving beside the buses, methodical. The air in the warehouse was dead, sucked out like his dreams of redeeming himself. His shoulder grazed a mirror. He kept running it over in his head. $500,000 of cocaine and heroin just lost in the desert sun. Right under his nose, they would tell him later. His foot slipped on something green, probably antifreeze. His imagination spinning, he heard a sound. He crept 20 paces, squatted, and leaned against a bus. Peeking around the bumper, he noticed a battery blinking. When he turned the other way, he saw, from the corner of his eye, a body crumpled on the cement floor. Instinctively, he raced to his partner's side. Kneeling in the blood from the motionless body, Reynolds placed his fingers on Henderson's neck. A pulse could not be found. Chapter 2. Tucson, CNN. On Thursday, the FBI released a statement asking for the public's cooperation with their investigation into the murder of Special Agent William Henderson. Henderson, 53, a special agent assigned to Mexican cartels, was found dead on Tuesday inside the Tucson School District Bus Center on the east side of Tucson, across the street from Arizona Electric. Cheryl Cole, a spokeswoman for the FBI's Arizona field office, confirms Henderson died of multiple gunshots to the head. Anyone with information is asked to call the FBI at 800-CALL-FBI, option 5, 1-800-225-5324. Chapter 3. It was the same old thing. 3 dribbles, look up at the hoop, flick his wrist, and the ball was released. He'd already made 129 in a row. A routine Jason Carson loved more than anything else, shooting the basketball. Oak Park's open gym was packed today, just as it was packed last week. Seeing all the college coaches sitting in their roped-off area on the east side of the building was entertaining. Jason glanced over and recognized most of them: Duke, North Carolina, Kansas, Michigan State, Iowa, Virginia, UCLA, Indiana, as well as a bunch of others he didn't know. The gym was filled with shouts, echoes, and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?